So welcome back to the channel. So let's see, in today's video we are going to know that how we can create a Google quiz form to assess your students and how we can add collaborators or other faculties who are teaching in other sections, alright, and the most importantly how we can add their names and roll numbers with their quiz. Okay, so let's start. This is how my drive look like. So I will be clicking on new, then to the Google Forms, and after clicking Google Forms I will be getting something like this, and you have to edit this entitled form for whatever name you are giving for your particular subject and quiz number. Suppose I am giving OSD quiz 1. Okay, so after clicking on left hand side top, the name will automatically come. Now we want two things from the students. On the very first thing, I want to know their roll numbers and names and the section they belonging, and after that I want that they start the section. So what I will be doing, I will be clicking on this add section tab, which is on your right hand side lowest. Okay, so after clicking, it will be the add section and quiz starts. Okay, so for the first section I will be clicking on the plus sign, which is add question, and but obviously if I want their name or roll number, it will be short answered. So very first is the roll number I am looking for, and I'll make it mandatory so that the student needs to fill the roll number and the section. Okay, and which is also a mandatory, and name of the student again. So I am making all three things as a mandatory question so that student won't be able to proceed further without giving these answers. Okay, so after when the quiz starts, this is the entitled questions. So very first question I will be taking it, suppose I am taking UML is used to dash a system as it is or as we want. So this is the question, and here are the some options. Alright, so these are the options. These are the options, and the question is required. So now we want to add the answer keys for the questions as well. So what we are going to do, we will go to the settings. Okay, so in settings I need to collect the email addresses of the students as well, as while filling up the quizzes students can randomly write their roll numbers or the name, so that teacher cannot identify them if they are giving wrong answers. Okay, and we will limit to response 1 so that student will be able to provide one response at a time, so that redundancy reduces and it makes a difficult task for student as well, so that he cannot able to submit the answers again and again. Okay, so in presentations I will check show progress bar and shuffle question order, so that students cannot able to discuss with their friends, and they will be getting questions in the shuffled order. And after clicking yes, make this quiz. If you are going for a multiple choice questions, then you can immediately release your grades after each response, else click later after manual review. Manual review will be like if you are giving your short answer question types or I'll say long paragraph question answers. So later on you can manually check them and then release the grades. And respondents can see the missed questions. Yes, obviously they can see the missed questions. Correct answers, no, here I will be unchecking the correct answers so that students won't get the correct answer later on when teacher will be discussing, then only they will be going to get to know the correct answers. And then save this setting. Okay, So with this settings we will be getting over answer key here. Click on the answer key and all of the above is the answer for this, and then mark a point to this particular question. Suppose I am giving 1 point and then done. Okay, so this is how a multiple choice question is created in a quiz. And after that I'll say what do you understand by UML. So this is a question I want them to write in a paragraph. Okay, again, and the points I want to give it for, suppose I want to give it a 4 number points. Okay, so this is another type of question. We can enter them and make it mandatory. And the next we can add on the images as well. Suppose this is my question, that what are the relationship is represented by shape class and the square class. Okay, and with this I want to enter the image, so I will be clicking on this image icon and I will be uploading my image from my download settings. Suppose this Q1 is my file name and the image will be uploaded. Okay, and for the options I will be writing the options, and for answer keys again, suppose generalization is my answer and the number of points I am giving is 2, and then done, and make it mandatory. So that's how my quiz is ready. Alright, if you want to see how it looks like, then go to the preview and see roll number, student name section, and the next section will be next after clicking, and it will give you answer after only. Suppose Ritu, sorry, roll number is 45, student name is Ritu, section is A. Next. Now this is how he or she will be getting the answer list questions. Here I will be writing, suppose any answer, suppose visualization is and generalization, and then submit. So this is how students has been recorded response. Let's see how do we can add the collaborator or editor or make someone else the owner for this particular quiz. So just on top right corner you will be getting this option more with 3 dots. Click on that, and from there you will get the option add collaborator, where you will be writing for some particular person you want to make the editor or the owner, right? So for notifying people you need to write a message that hi, this is you have been added for this quiz, or what the work they need to do. Fine, so editors will be able to view and delete form responses. Okay, so this is how they will be getting the notification regarding this. Now you want to make the owner for that particular person. So after clicking add editors you will be looking up the options. Click on the editor, then there will be the option editor or make owner or remove. So if you are making it make owner, it will be asking you to make owner will be notified and will remove you as the owner, and you will be becoming the editor for that particular quiz. Okay, or else you can remove this person from this quiz as well, and then save the changes, and with this that particular person will get the rights of being editor or as a owner, whatsoever rights you are giving to that particular person. Alright, so I hope you guys understood how we can create quiz on the Google form to assess your students as well. Okay, so if you like it, then don't forget to like the video and comment below it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the upcoming videos. Thank you.